Alright guys, what is going on? So as you can see, I have intake manifold off, charge pipe off, all the good stuff. Pulled the fan out, found out my oil cooler was leaking. When I get this one out and replace it with a new one today, I'm gonna see if I can take these apart and fix them, because they were leaking both out of here on each side. So that kind of sucks. But if I could fix them, I'm going to use them on the 3 Series, because that would be sick to have 3 oil coolers instead of just 2. Because I ordered a second one. I'll do a video on that, but you'll see that soon. So pretty much what we got going on here today, some walnut blasting. As you could kind of see as I'm trying to show you. That's what I'm working with now, after I've already done a couple passes. Obviously I've got a few of them done, not all of them, but that one's been done. 2, 3, 4 have been done. I still have 5, 6 left after this one. It's gonna be a little bit of a long process, because it's kind of they were pretty freaking bad, I'm not gonna lie. They were really bad. 5 and 6 aren't as bad, but they're still pretty gummed up in there, so it's gonna take a little bit of time trying to sort out and get all this stuff to be cleaned out 100%. Trying to be as perfect as I can. This car had a stumble for the longest time. I know I look really tired. It's 9 a.m. I got here pretty early. But this thing had a stumble for the longest time, and clearly it was my intake valves being so clogged up full of carbon. Made a big mess on the floor, but I'm gonna time lapse this and show you guys like what in theory you have to do all this. Step 1, make sure your valves are closed when you go to do it. Step 2, I spray seafoam in there and grab a little wire brush. Somewhere over here, I don't know, I gotta find it. Grab a little wire brush and start scrubbing the inside that you can reach, and then, you know, grab some napkins and whatnot, or microfiber, and just clean it all up. Then grab a pick, and then you gotta scrape away all the other shit that you can get loose first. And then after that, you can go ahead and start vacuuming it out, and then start walnut blasting right away. That's what I found the most effective and the quickest way to do them. But honestly, I saw other videos of people doing this, and I think that this one probably has never been done, or it definitely has at least like 100,000 miles since the last time this was ever done. I had, in cylinder 3, it was the worst one. I probably had like, I don't know, just under a 1/4 inch of gunk all around the outside of that, and on the valves and everything. I'll throw some clips in, but they were pretty bad. So let's get to work, because I need to get this done so I can get to FCP and get my oil cooler and all the other parts for the E30. Okay, so I got cylinder 1 done over here. Came out actually really good. Quite happy with it. Got almost every single bit of carbon out, minus that little spot on the top that you can see right there, but that's okay. So to start, like I said, I spray seafoam in there. Use this like little bristle brush, and I'll go away and scrape out all this and just clean the sides really nice. And then I'll grab the pick afterwards, and I'll start picking away at all the stuff built up on the wall, which this one, like I said, is not that bad. But after I do that, I'll suck all the seafoam out, and then I'll start blasting it. So I'll show you guys that. All right, all of these now are squeaky clean. The squeakiest of the cleaniest. Cylinder 6 was definitely the hardest to do, but that is a-okay. Now we just need to bolt everything back up. So that'll be fun. Get a little of this bullshit, $400 because this is leaking.
It's not a good time.
Austin, what we gotta say about that?
I'm not having fun.
Neither am I.
I never am.
Oops. Hopefully I could use that on that car, but we'll see. I dropped the fucking throttle body bolt somewhere down there, and I gotta find it.
Oil come from and lost at me.
That's crazy. So to my sadness and sorrow, the intake valve cleaning did not fix my stumble. But I have noticed that the low pressure fuel pump is doing some crazy wonky things, because it'll hit 18 psi and then it'll drop down to like 72 and then it'll drop down to 68, then up to 80 randomly. So I'm thinking the low pressure fuel pump's giving out. So now I'm gonna start this project, adding a secondary oil cooler over here after I rip all this out, because I know that this doesn't just sit in here, whatever. You'll see in the next video, but stay tuned. Peace.